What's up guys? So before this video starts, I just want to let you know that this video is actually sponsored by... I'm kidding, who the hell would want to sponsor my videos? I have like 20 subscribers. But what I wanted to say was this video is actually last week's video, so I didn't really have time to edit it. I got lazy and also had to do a bunch of university shit. Fuck that, fuck all the excuses, whatever. This is last week's episode. This week's stuff will be coming soon. I just wanted you guys to know that. So yeah, that's it. Enjoy the video. Alright, I am excited for this one. Flash review. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today what we're gonna be doing is talking about the new Flash episode titled Failure is an Orphan. Now, when I did my last week's review of The Flash, I told you guys that that episode was a complete filler and it was completely deviating from the plot and it didn't make any sense to the breadth of the story at all. This episode, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. There's like 2 episodes worth of content in one episode. Finally, after all these fucking filler episodes, this episode advances on the plot of the season. We get a lot of content and we get a lot of cicada screen time. So let me just run through quickly what happens this episode if you guys haven't watched it yet. So basically, if you guys remember, in the last few episodes, Cisco and Caitlin developed a meta-human cure. At the end of last week's episode, we saw Caitlin and Cisco and Barry decide that they want to give Cicada the choice whether or not he wants to take the meta-human cure. The logic of it is that this motherfucker loves killing meta-humans and he's a meta himself. So if there's a cure for his condition, maybe he'll be less angsty all the time, you know? So this episode opens in the future with Nora talking to Reverse Flash. And he's showing her a newspaper article on his like holographic screen or whatever, and on that it shows the Flash fighting Cicada for the final time. And as the camera zooms towards the newspaper article, you can see that it's kind of flashing in and out of existence. And then Reverse Flash turns to Nora and he's like, okay, the timeline is getting messed up because something is gonna go wrong. Look at this fucking newspaper article, it's flashing in and out of existence. And it seems as if he really is worried and really wants to stop Cicada. So he tells Nora to find like a window of opportunity to get the Flash and Cicada together to fight for a final time so that this fucking timeline doesn't go all whack. She says alright and goes back to the past. And Nora is also fucking worried about the timeline. She doesn't want it to get messed up. So she's super enthusiastic about catching Cicada and like trying to get the Flash to fight him. Except it's not fighting him, it's more of using his words. Because basically Team Flash wants him to take the cure. So a lot of the episode revolves around Barry trying to find the right words to come up with to tell Cicada so that he's convinced to take the meta-human cure. When he's unsure about what kind of words to use to convince Cicada to take the cure, Nora, she helps him out. She says that, look, you've convinced so many bad dudes to become good before, you can do it again. And he's like, thanks Iris the Second, I appreciate your help. So fast forward a little bit, the Flash faces off with Cicada and he's like, wait, I just wanna talk. And he tells Cicada, hey man, look, in the future you're known as a fucking killer, your legacy is gonna be trash. Do you really want your legacy to be trash? Just take the cure. And Cicada says, you think I give a damn about my legacy? And he sucker punches the Flash. First of all, do you think a villain really cares about his legacy? And second of all, can we talk about Cicada's fucking acting? Talking like this all the time does not make you evil. This guy has 2 character traits. He always speaks like this. He always speaks like he's constipated and he's like gonna shit any moment. And his face kind of looks similar as well. He perpetually looks like he smelled something bad. So combine those 2 things and you have Cicada. But anyway, the Flash faces off with him, tries to convince him, it doesn't work out. And now Nora is really worried. She's like, oh no, what if I miss my window of opportunity? What if the timeline is really screwed up this time? And she tries to find more methods for the Flash and Cicada to have a face off again. All while this is going on, we have Joe, okay? He's back in his office, he's being a detective again, and he's working on a case. He kind of connects the dots and realizes that, okay, Dr. Ambrose is the one helping Cicada. Let's go question her. So him and Cecile, working for the first time ever, go together and question Dr. Ambrose. Look, you know Cecile can kind of read people's emotions and stuff because she has superpowers, right? And Joe is super confident about his detective work, you know? So it doesn't really work out well when Cecile tries to so-called steal his thunder. At one point after questioning her, Joe lets her go and Cecile is like, why the fuck do you let her go? I knew she was lying. And he's like, shut the fuck up bitch, I don't give a shit. So she gets angry and storms off. I'm paraphrasing. And all the while this is happening, we have Iris. She's fucking sad that once they defeat Cicada, Nora will leave. So she keeps trying to get Nora to do stuff that's like on her list of things to do before she leaves. she keeps pushing for it. And Nora's kind of pissed off by that because she's genuinely trying to find ways to make the Flash and Cicada face off again. Now fast forward a little bit and Barry is in his office back at fucking Central City Police Station, and he's like super sad and he's sulking. He's like, damn it didn't work out. And coincidentally Joe is in the office as well, and he like kind of gives him a pep talk. Actually they give each other a pep talk and it kind of works out well for both of them. They give each other advice. Joe tells Barry that, see, Cicada hates metahumans. Every time a metahuman is probably gonna go and try to convince him, it's not gonna work out, so try to be more human. And he's like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do, Barry? You'll see. So the team finally manages to locate Cicada, and now the Flash goes up to him, and again he says he just wants to talk. And Cicada's like, I'm done talking. What's that smell? And the Flash says that he knows that Cicada's niece is a metahuman, and well, he would obviously want to help her. So he basically says that, look, if you give her the metahuman cure and take it yourself, everyone's going to be safe. It's all fixed. And then Cicada goes, why should I believe you? And then Flash, taking into account Joe's advice, goes, you should believe me because I'm a father too. Jesus, my hair is beautiful. Yeah. He reveals his identity yet again. Add that to the montage of the Flash revealing himself to the enemy again. So Cicada finally agrees, and fast forward a little bit, he takes the cure. He takes the cure and suddenly the power goes out in Star Labs. And boom! Out of nowhere, another Cicada appears. What the fuck? Look, I genuinely didn't know that was gonna happen. I was shook. So that Cicada comes in and destroys all of Star Labs, kidnaps the old Cicada, and kills Dr. Ambrose. By the way, the moment I saw the new Cicada, I knew who it was. Yes, you're right. The new Cicada is actually Barry Allen from the future. No, I'm kidding. It's Cicada's niece from the future. I don't know how that happened, but that's pretty interesting to me. And yeah, the episode ends with her taking off her mask and going, hey, Uncle Olin. So yeah, that was the story. If you couldn't tell, I really enjoyed this episode. It was miles better than last week's episode. Obviously there were like a few Flash cliches like Nora talking to Barry and then him automatically conceiving an idea because of that. But in general, it was a great advancement to the plot. And genuinely, I didn't expect that twist. And I'm pretty sure that this is the episode where we've seen Cicada the most in. Although his acting is kinda trash, I was glad to see Cicada getting his screen time. I know it's small, but I also really like the pep talk that Joe and Barry had between them in Barry's lab back at, the Central City Police Station. It was super like season 1, season 2-esque. I didn't really care that Iris was sad that Nora is gonna leave after Cicada, is defeated. Because look, if she wants to stick around, she can stick around. She already fucked up the timeline enough. It's not like she's gonna fuck it up more. But yeah, all in all, I thought this was one of the best episodes of the season. It really focused on the development of the plot and the story as a whole. The Flash fans said, hey, we don't like Cicada. And the writers were like, sure, no problem. Take 2 of them. Excellent logic. But genuinely, no sarcasm, I thought this was a pretty good episode. So if I were to rate it, I would rate it an 8 out of 10. And yeah guys, that's it for today. If you made it this far, leave a like. Comment on what you think about the episode below. Review it for me. I want to see what you guys say. And don't forget to subscribe. You gotta beat my main channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another new series. It's gonna be another TV show review, but I want you guys to guess what it is about. So yeah, till then, I'll see you guys. Don't forget to follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter. They're all down today, but still, follow them. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.